The Youth Art Institute of Chicago. Chicago is one of the most vibrant and captivating cities in the United States. Nestled on the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago stands tall as the third largest city in the country. Chicago's cultural diversity is a defining characteristic, where people from all walks of life come together, enriching its vibrant tapestry. It's also a flourishing center for artistic expression, fostering creativity and innovation across various art forms. Chicago is renowned for its public art and sculptures, which add a distinct visual character to the city's landscape. Like many urban areas, Chicago faces challenges related to poverty and income inequality. This thesis project will highlight challenges related to youth violence, which has been a concern for the city and its residents. In recent years, a significant portion of homicides in the city have involved young people, leading to a number of alarming statistics like nearly half of Chicago's homicide victims are young people between the ages of 10 and 25. Nearly 1/5, 18%, of violent crimes committed by youth occur in the 4 hours between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. on school days. The rate of violence committed by youth in the after-school period is nearly 6 times the rate during the juvenile curfew period, and homicide a leading cause of death for kids and teens. Youth violence often correlates with underlying social and economic factors such as poverty, limited access to quality education, lack of mentorship, and inadequate community resources. These factors can contribute to a cycle of violence and pose challenges for at-risk youth. Unfortunately, as a result of the pandemic, the Chicago public school system has also eliminated and defunded a number of programs offered within the school system that would offer a positive outlet for children after school. When funding for these programs is reduced or eliminated, it limits opportunities for youth to engage in positive, productive activities. The Youth Art Institute of Chicago will be powered and funded by the Art Institute of Chicago, a renowned art museum and educational institution located in Chicago, Illinois, and will be an extension to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, and marketed by multiple organizations fighting youth violence in the Chicago area, as well as local art museums in the Chicago public school system. The Youth Art Institute of Chicago would have the potential to provide valuable resources for youth in Chicago through the arts. Resources like comprehensive arts education programs, including classes, workshops, and camps with intention to expose youth to various art forms. Establish mentorship programs. Showcase the artwork created by youth and host community events. Offer resources and guidance to youth interested in pursuing a career or attending in the arts, or attending an arts college. Strive to make its programs accessible to a diverse range of youth, including those from underprivileged backgrounds. The Youth Art Institute of Chicago is located on the corner of 280 S Columbus Drive. Tucked between the Art Institute of Chicago and the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, the South Shoreline Station runs right through the block, making the school easily accessible through public transportation. Located on the ground level is registration, administration offices, library collaboration center, and the Student Art Archive. Located on the second level is Visitors Center, gallery elevators, lobby, and the Bridgeport Sculpture Studio. Located on the third level is Bronzeville Drawing Studio, Wicker Painting Studio, Material Library Checkout, and Multi-Use Classrooms. Located on the fourth level is Community Art Classrooms, Student Open Studio, Lincoln Park Pottery Studio, and Multi-Use Classrooms. Located on the fifth level is Art Gallery, and the top floor of the library. Highlighted are 5 renderings that best capture the essence of the Youth Art Institute of Chicago's design intent. The diverse artistic landscape of Chicago was used as inspiration when creating this art center. The exterior design of unconventional forms and shapes creates a visually striking building and serves as a canvas for artistic expression. Murals, sculptures, or interactive installations can be integrated into the building's facade as the facility grows with Chicago's youth. The lobby uses multiple forms of sensory elements aimed to provide a welcoming environment to the building. Sensory considerations like textured walls, acoustical considerations, and flooring that bends to your feet were implemented. Hyde Park Material Library is inspired by Hyde Park geography, including its dense fig tree population and artwork highlighted in the Hyde Park Art Center. All studios are named after historically rich art neighborhoods. Like Bronzeville Studio, inspired by the Bronzeville Art District, an ultra-historic center of African American culture since the early 1900s. A legacy hub of fine arts, music, literature, and commerce. Bronzeville Studio showcases a map mural of the art monuments of the district as well as a hanging sculpture inspired by the famous jazz fence located at the Great Migration Sculpture Garden. Lastly, the Art Gallery, located on the 5th floor, was based on minimalistic design approaches, used to further highlight the art being showcased. Sphere-shaped stools, inspired by Jena Heistein's Black Sphere sculpture at the University of Chicago, are placed throughout the gallery.